What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer coming at you today with another Raidraptor video, and I think I recently just said I wasn't going to do one soon, but Phantom Rage is coming out fairly soon, I believe. I don't know the exact release date, but obviously the whole idea of this set is Raidraptor support and Phantom Knights support, but I don't think the two go together very well. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but specifically for Raidraptors, does it move the needle for them to make them on another plane of level of playableness? So I'm just going to show you guys what the alternative combo is, because the way it worked before, as you guys saw, is either full combo or nothing. There isn't an exact combo for this. You just have to get two bodies on the field basically, or three, and you have full combo. So I wish I could tell you the exact way to do this, but there isn't really a way. Basically, if you can't get access to Mimicry, you're almost always able to go into this combo. The idea is to rank up into Arsenal Falcon, which we're finally getting in Phantom Rage. So, yeah, and then obviously you have stuff like Dark Rebellion XC's Dragon. This allows you to destroy your Arsenal Falcon, which gives you access to anything. And I just so happen to have Soul Shape Force also. So the first thing you're going to do is rank up one, and that's going to put you into Dark Requiem. Now, with Dark Requiem available, it gives you access. Okay, as far as I understand, when your opponent, it doesn't say once per turn anywhere, except for this. So this means you access to 3 negates here, monster negates, and a third here. So this, as an alternative, I don't think this is too bad. Unaffected by everything. You won't always end on this, but obviously this can attack all special summon monsters. And this is like a better version of Dark Rebellion XZ Dragon, obviously. So, and I have Ash Blossom in my hand. So this is a pretty darn good opening, obviously. It's not always going to be like that. You're always going to find some form of disruption unless you don't, but so he kind of set twos and pass. Now the other thing with this, obviously, so here's, I guess, his one piece of disruption, to shotgun Ash off of the Foolish. I don't know about that exactly. You don't even know what I'm playing yet. So yeah, like I was saying, the other thing about this is what's stopping you from just going full combo anyways? Nothing. If you get it in your hand, you get it in your hand, but it's nice to know that there is an alternative to the normal flow of things. So you're always going to try to end on a decent board. Again, this deck it can be fragile depending on what you draw. So yep, so I'm basically just stopping him from his turn 2 and going for game afterwards. I'm thinking about getting rid of I don't know. The ratios are so hard to get down in Raidraptors. It is so stuffed to the brim with so much stuff that you need, but this is pretty much game, obviously, if they don't have anything to do. Here is Dark Lords, and this was a pretty decent opening. I think I've taken out Fuzzy Lanius since then. There is also another full combo related to Fuzzy Lanius. It ends on a pretty similar board, but honestly, it's so underwhelming in my opinion. It's like one disruption with Ultimate Falcon, so it just doesn't seem worth it. Not until we get a disruptive Raidraptor XZ monster, which we still don't have. I don't know. I still don't know what Dark Lords do. I don't think I read a single card during this duel. It's just kind of like, there's lots of effects activating. Are any of them good? They're just trying to go with the flow. Fuzzy Lannis is great, but I don't know. Something about it that I just... Good old Revolution Falcon's always a really good thing. And he goes into this giant fusion monster, but Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't really matter when this happens. It's one of my favorite monsters. I wish it would get a higher reprint. It's only a common. And I was actually able to just rank up with this new rank up card that's coming out in Phantom Rage, which is pretty good, honestly, because the Raidraptors don't do anything in the graveyard. So, and then I can keep triggering, obviously, my Y-Strix. The problem is, in my opinion, Raidraptors is like the extra deck space. Like, I barely have room for another space for Y-Strix, so. So yeah, I just got to bait him out for his infinite impermanence, and people, if you're not familiar with Raidraptors, you probably don't know. I think I am able to get Dark Requiem out on the field here. Yeah, so I think I don't know why I stopped, to be honest with you, but in any case, there's still plenty of forms of disruption here. He goes for quick launch, but yeah, I already have two. I already had two pieces of interaction anyway, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. So it won't always be perfect, obviously, but see, right here, normally this would be like a very unassuming board, basically, for normal Raidraptor stuff, but I think this is a much powerful alternative. I think I go at least close to full combo of what I was showing you guys. So here this is equal to 4 pieces of interaction, and I think I only need to use 1. Yeah, see, I don't think you can, again, I also want to show you guys, because I just don't think you can fit in all this stuff. Like, you can't fit Hyperblaze into a normal Sacred Beast deck. It's just not possible, in my opinion. And with an Omni Negate and, I don't know, 3 other pieces of interaction with Dark Requiem, that destroys. I'm in a pretty good spot. And obviously, you guys saw turn 2, I was able to go into the link anyways, even though I was locked out the first turn. It's still totally online the next turn. Here's Cyber. It's like Shadal's, I guess, he uses with Cyber Darks, which is interesting. I don't know what he has in his back row. Oh, it's like Shadal stuff. There's nothing really worth called by the Graving, unless he were to shotgun it right there, but yeah, he's already too late. Banishing is the effect. I don't know. I don't think you can play Cyber Darks until the structure deck comes out. There just literally just isn't enough cards. I just want to show you guys that there are definitely different alternatives to out there. This can attack directly and destroy a monster, which is pretty cool, honestly. There's just, again, it's like the thing that draws me to this deck and why I like it so much is it's like a tool bag, you know. This doesn't. I mean, that sucks that he pulled Raigeki, but not so bad because Ultimate Falcon obviously isn't affected. And then I still had a form of interaction. I think this is full combo anyway. Sometimes I just do the other combo just to show it to you, but I don't know if I did that here. I may not have. Yeah, so again, you would always want to do the full combo anyways. I should have activated this here in search, but I don't think I do. Oh, no. I was smart, so yeah. If you do have it, make sure you use it, because why not? Although, if you're doing this, it probably doesn't matter anyways. But I guess you never know. There's Zexal, and then comes the Windberry statue, so you can't be Kaiju'd. And obviously, oh, he's playing Inzectors. I didn't know until now. I didn't play any meta like last night. I didn't want to extend this through the day, but I think people are sick of meta, and I can totally understand that. I didn't pull anything on this first turn, so yeah, that was really bad. I remember like when I very first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, like this was something people played. Not as like meta, but it was kind of like one of those popular casual strategies, I guess. So yeah, that's all I needed, basically. At least to get me going on some level. So I rank up into Blaze Falcon, and you may not want to include this in your deck. I don't know, but I just I don't know. I just feel like having access to that is pretty good. It's a Raigeki for special summon monsters, which is like the whole idea of the format. And maybe if you're not playing a special summon heavy deck, you know side that out. But I'm able to just add Soul Shade back to my hand. I could have used it again. So yeah. I wish Raidraptors had a Link 3 actually. I've been thinking about this. I think that did something for the archetype. I don't really know what that would be. But I think that Raidraptors, the only thing missing it, and the only reason that you wouldn't, like, no one's keeping it pure, is because there's, like, no Raidraptors have interaction during your opponent's turn, which is obviously so important. It does feel like maybe a card, an extra deck card or two away from being, like, tier 2, maybe. I mean, it's as combo reliant as any other deck in the format. Yeah, so he negates that, and I'm just like done for the turn. I didn't even know there was an interaction card, like a hand trap for fairies, but or cyber angels. I have interaction of my own. Obviously, you have to put hand traps in your deck. Fuzzy's so good if there's a broken extra deck card, which there just isn't quite yet. Since I already had this in my hand, obviously didn't need to do that. I just try to go for damage at this point, knowing I have at least one piece of interaction, and he probably like doesn't have anything. Just waiting for a decent effect. I think he activates Where Art Thou for like 2 times this turn. And as long as he doesn't have access to his ritual spell, he's like honestly not in a great spot, but he's able to do it there. And then I think he goes into Red Eye's Fusion. Yeah. So, not in a great spot. But I remember when I showed this, I'm like, wow, am I about to lose and just show this to you guys? But I showed it to you guys because he forgot to use Where Art Thou. That is so funny, dude. I don't think that card's gonna be used in Draytron. I don't think it should be. That's too much damage to take at the end. So, I was shocked for a second there. I don't know. Yeah, that's funny to me because I was like, dang man, I think I'm done for. And this is the last one, which I think is like Lightsworn Dragon Link. I have no idea. This is whack. I can't let him plus like that, so. And I have tons of like level 4 play starters and stuff in here. Some of them I've taken out over time, some of them I haven't. Yeah, so right there I hadn't even used my normal summon yet, which if you can believe that. So I just kind of go for this like normal lock again. It's pretty darn flexible what you can do. And I just stick with the wind barrier because it's like, okay, he's playing Dragon Link. Obviously, that's like going to be his win condition. So yeah, that was the new Raidraptors. Hopefully you guys got to see a good bit of the new support. I really do like it. And I could definitely see myself switching off between my Wing Dragon of Raw deck and this when locals come back. It'll be kind of my go-tos. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the new look Raidraptors. Definitely a higher floor, maybe not a higher ceiling necessarily. Definitely not a higher ceiling. I mean, the ceiling is like the best turn 1 end board in the game. Like better than Nubron, better than Adamancipator. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day.